Okay, look, I know this is just a key fob. You've probably owned many key fobs from different manufacturers. But are you sure you know everything your mini fob can do? In this video, we'll take a look at the user settings available for the 2022 Mini SE key fob, as well as show off a feature some Mini owners may not know about. Welcome to Mini SE in Focus. French car manufacturer Renault introduced the world's first key fob on the 1982 Fuego. Called Le Plip, or the Plipper, the fob was considered a cutting-edge technology for the automotive industry. Fast forward almost 40 years later, and we have the iconically shaped Mini Fob. A circular shape as iconic as the circles still found throughout the cabin. I believe the Mini's more traditional styling and actual control knobs are an advantage over some other EVs which seem to try too hard to look futuristic and minimalist while sacrificing actual usability. There's just something very satisfying about flicking the aircraft-style control knobs in the Mini. And if you'll allow me one more digression, I wanted a cool Mini background for showing off the fob, and I thought of the Mini all-weather mat. But when I pulled it out and cleaned it, I realized I had not yet peeled the protective film. You're welcome. Okay, back to the actual key fob. Starting at the top, we have the unlock button, then the lock button with the nice looking Mini logo, then the tailgate button, and finally you have the help me, there are strangers ringing my doorbell panic button. On the back of the fob, there's also a nicely molded Mini logo. Before we get into the software settings, I wanted to show the actual key part of the key fob. If you press the silver release button, you can slide the entry key out of the fob. This key allows you to unlock the Mini if the wireless fob is not working. Notice that the key will slide back into its slot in either orientation. However, if you're not paying attention, your fob will look like it's having a bad hair day. Under the driver's side door handle only, there is a slot to slide the key into. This allows you to pop the key cover off of the handle. Then you can slide the key into the lock and unlock the door. To get to the door lock settings, select My Mini, Vehicle Settings, and then Doors/Key. Here you can set the behavior for what happens when you hit the unlock, lock, and tailgate buttons. You have two settings for the unlock button on the fob. You can set it to either unlock the driver's door only or all the doors. The tailgate button has several more options. If you select the tailgate option, then only the tailgate unlocks when the button is pressed. If you select Tailgate opens after unlocking, this means the tailgate button will only function after the car doors are unlocked. If you select tailgate and doors, then the button unlocks everything. And if you select button lock, then the tailgate fob button does nothing when you press it. Please note that unlocking the tailgate using the tailgate button requires a longer press than the lock or unlock buttons. The other lock and unlock settings on the screen are fairly self-explanatory, so I'm just going to let you read the on-screen help here. The lock after starting to drive setting kicks in around 10 miles per hour. And yes, the panic button unlocks the acoustic mayhem you might expect. Now, one feature I have found that some Mini owners don't know about is a long press of the unlock or lock buttons. Long pressing the lock button folds in the side mirrors, closes the windows, as well as the sunroof. Your equipment may vary on that. And the unlock button does the reverse. And if you release the button, the windows will stay in whatever position you prefer.